So yesterday we have seen how do we convert that column into date time, right? So from here, now I'll take that date. I'll take that date as an index column. So df equal to pd.read CSV, stock CSV, past date is date, index column is date. df dot head. Okay. Now you guys can see the date column which I have is an index column. Now, so if I say df dot index dot name, so it will say which column is an index column. Now try to concentrate this data. I want a particular data details. So now a particular data like df dot loc for index 2007 data, October month 29. So I can see that particular details. Can you see? Same thing. If I say a particular date to particular date, colon, say 2008, Feb 28. Till that date, I want the result. So you can see up to February, I can get the details. Now I want a particular month. So I want a particular month like November, 2007 November. All the details of November will come. Can you see? Now, for an example, from a particular date to particular date, I want the details. So first you take date time, import date time, time delta. Now I'll say start equal to date time from 2007 October 29. From that date, I want to see the details up to 5 days. Start equal to date time, this date, df dot location start colon start plus pd dot offset dot day of 5. That means 29th onwards 5 days details I want. 29, 30, 31st, 1st to 2nd. Pradeep, clear? Pradeep?
ఒకసారి చెప్పండి సార్ అర్థం కాలేదు
కాదు నాకు ఆ డేట్ నుంచి ఒక డేట్ వరకు కావాలంటే డీటెయిల్స్ ఐ ఫాలో దిస్ ప్రొసీజర్ ఏది సో ఐ సెడ్ start equal to date time. This data will convert into date time. From that date plus pd dot offset dot day of 5. From 29th onwards, I want 5 days details. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Now I'll generate a plot. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Now I want to see the details of a particular column, AA column. I have this column. I want to generate a graph on this column. df.aa.plot. So it will generate a plot. Suppose you want from a particular date to particular date of a particular column. Date plus column. So I'll say df dot loc from 2007 to 2010. I want AA column, IBM column, Microsoft column, GE column plot. Say, graph is generated. So this is the most important part which you have to understand. Clear? So you can start writing from this place. So yesterday up to this you have written, now you can continue this content from 49th. Right now. Over. 50th line over. Line number 50. Over.
Sir, 52 ఒకసారి పెట్టరా? Sir, down.
Over. 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 Pradeep, IX ఉండదు ప్రదీప్ ఇందులో. IX పాత వర్షన్స్ లో ఉంది. ఆ IX ప్లేస్ లో LOC వాడాలి. Over. Guys, completed. Now see. Today, we are going to focus on one more area, which is generally called as merging different data set and generating a plot, with a topic called pivot table. Merging data set and generating pivot table with graph. Pivot table is nothing but a summarization of a data. So as usual, I'll take import pandas as PD. So now guys, I just want to show you one data set where all the three file names are common. See, job 1980. Job is the common name in all the files. And all these three files doesn't has any column name. Name, gender, birth count, 1980. I have one more data set, 81. This data set I'll share you. Then I have 82 data. So all the 3 years details I have. Okay. So now what is my job? To combine all these three data set and generate a graph and a pivot table. So first, please concentrate this data. I'm just, for a reference, I'm taking right now Matplotlib .pyplot as PL. See, I have taken a variable called years. Range starts from 1980, 80, 81, 82. There is an empty list. Columns are name, gender, birth count. For year in years, years means this value, 1980, 81, 82, for loop. Why? Because three data set is available. Path equal to your curly bracket. Can you see? Here I am not specifying any year. I just said .csv dot format of year. First year is 1980. So that will be job 1980. df is equal to pd dot read underscore csv path, first file name. Names are columns. Then I am adding a new column in the data set in a df of year. That means the year value will be going into d of year. Pieces dot append. Now df value will be added to your pieces. That means it will be creating a list. All data equal to pd dot concat. All the data which is inside the pieces will be added. Ignore index equal to true. Index value also I'll show you what will be the result. Print all data. See, name, gender, birth count. New column year. Can you see automatically 0 to 29, all three data set is there. But guys, we can use like, if I'm taking, if this is my false case, check it out, after 9 automatical, again it started 0, 1, 2. So that is the reason you have to write ignore index equal to true. Suppose you are not writing this line. You don't want this line. You want to print it only the pieces value. See, it came with list. Again, the heading is available. So when you are printing pieces, again in the bottom you can see same. So if you don't want that to be repeated, then you guys have to print all data. Got it? Now I want to generate a pivot table. In order to generate a pivot table, say total birth equal to all data dot pivot table. Birth count index is here, columns are gender, aggregate function is sum. It will give you the sum. See, 1980 female male, 81 female male, 82 female male. Then in order to generate a plot, total birth dot plot kind equal to bar. So a bar graph is generated. Can you see how we are analyzing the data? Clear? So now you can write down this point. Tomorrow we'll start Seaborn package. CSV అయిపోయిందా మీకు? CSV import CSV అయిపోయింది కదా? అడుగు ప్రదీప్ CSV ఏమైనా అయిపోయిందా? CSV ప్యాకేజ్
ఎస్ సార్ అయిపోయింది సార్ మనకి. ఏసీవి నంపై పాండాస్ మ్యాట్ప్లాట్లిబ్ ఇంకా ఇది ఒకటి అయింది సార్ అంటే.
అంటే యోగని 3 ఫైల్ నేమ్ 3 ఫైల్ సేమ్ నేమ్ తో వేరే నేమ్ ఇవ్వచ్చు, బట్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి ఆఫ్ ద సేమ్ నేమ్. Over, down. Total birth and a variable. There is a variable called total birth, which is going to take the data from all data, previous data. Dot pivot table. It will generate the table like summary in this way. Taking the birth count, index year, columns gender, aggregate function sum. This is how we are finding, and according to that, we are generating a bar graph. Clear, Pradeep? Right. So tomorrow we'll start Seaborn package. Okay. So I'll send you this data set also. Okay, Pradeep Sarukar, tomorrow we'll continue.